Welcome to our week 4 edition of X-Treme Party Weekly, where we sit down for 5 shows of X-Treme Party, try to challenge ourselves by winning all 5 shows, and we sit down and discuss all things Fall Guys related and all things channel related. And what a huge week this past week and yet to come in the week this week has been thus far. It's been a crazy week. What about the Season 4 announcement that was premiered on the Fall Guys official YouTube channel about creative construction? Yes, you heard me correctly. Creative construction is the official name of SS Fall of Fall Guys Season 10 overall, and there was so many things to unpack in that entire video that I don't think this X-Treme Party Weekly is going to be enough time to discuss it all. But we'll go over some things. So there is 50 new maps or rounds that are going to be included throughout the entirety of SS4. That is insane. I mean, obviously, for the longer seasons, there's going to be less of a drought period. I believe that's the words that the developers were using. So there's going to be more consistent updates. There's going to be more maps. There's going to be more rotation, hopefully more variation as well. That's going to be incredible. There's also new retro theme skins, I should say. I'm getting ahead of myself. There are so many skins to unpack. They just look incredible. I think one looks like even an old retro style computer, which is very interesting to see. Also, we've got, instead of the season passes, 3 new fame passes. And yes, they might be 600 showbucks each, apparently, is what they are looking at. However, there should be more value. There should be more, bang to your buck, if you will. Included into those fame passes. I think there's like 40 levels and more content. So more stuff to unlock. Just a lot of stuff, which is great. That keeps the player interested. That keeps the fan base happy. So that's all good news. What else can we go over? Creative mode. Oh man, where do we even start? Where do we even start? You know what I will do? I will qualify and head to the next round. And we can talk about it in round 2. Excellent. GG, see you in round 2. Alright, so this is round 2 of X-Treme Party Weekly. We are 1 from 1 thus far. Let's try and make it 2 from 2 as we do hoverboard heroes. We got our first win in Tundra Run X, so let's see how we go. As we were saying, creative mode. Where do we even start? Did you see the map that the 2 developers were doing in that premiere, which was insane? Some people were saying it looked a bit small for a map, but yeah, some people have got to realize, it does look small from that scale. However, when you're playing it with not just, yourself, but when you consider how many other players can be on that map, it's going to be insane. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be, the creativity levels of the creative mode element in the game is going to be insane. Not only are we going to see like very professional based levels being created, but we're going to see some wacky, wild, and very intriguing concepts of Fall Guys levels in that creative mode level editor. That is going to be insane. I really can't wait to be able to play your guys' maps on live streams, in videos, and just have so much to do with those maps. It'd be fun. It'd be very intriguing. I cannot wait for that. Also, the amount of tools at your disposal. Apparently, the tools are very similar to what the dev team have got. So apparently as well with the creative mode, they're going to be rotating the best pick maps in public lobbies for everyone to play with. Whether that's, I don't know if that's weekly or, every couple of days. I think it might be weekly. So you might see a rotation of the best 4 created maps or the best 12 created maps. I have no idea how many it's going to be, but that's going to be very intriguing. And also there's going to be a share code element. So once you've published, tested your map. So you need 2 objectives. You need, in the race type mode, you need to have a start line and you need to have a finish line. And you have to test it out to make sure you can get from checkpoint A, which is the starting line, and checkpoint B, which is the finish line. I mean, there's obviously going to be checkpoints in between if you allow checkpoints in your map, in your level. So there's that. That is very interesting. I'm going to be, very intrigued to see how it works. So guys, we're going to head to our X-Treme Party weekly question. If you've got a X-Treme Party weekly question you want to ask in the comment section below, please use XPWQ in all capitals, followed by your question, and it may be answered in a future X-Treme Party weekly edition. So we're going to just pull up a question here. This question comes from the Ultimate Glizzy. Do you plan to post more often when Season 4 comes out? Well, guess what, Glizzy? That is the exact plan. With so much content to unpack in Season 4, we're going to be posting more videos, we're going to be posting more shorts, and we're going to have so many unique live streams, including the creative mode, which I just went over. Going to be playing some subscribers maps. I'm going to be playing some viewers maps. We're going to be playing some mods and members maps. There might even be like a members only live stream where we are playing just every single member who's in the stream with their map creation, if they've got the share code with them. It's going to be so intriguing. There's going to be some very, very serious map levels to be created. There's going to be some wacky, wild, and crazy ideas. And I want to see what the new maps that Season 4 have to offer. It'd be very interesting to see the dynamic with the retro retro feel in Fall Guys compared to the classic, because it looks very blocky and very chunky, and the color scheme and the aesthetic is a little bit different. So I want to play some of those new maps in Season 4. They have a new what's it called? There's like a drum pad thing where you can bounce off. It looks like it's a boom box or something, a boom box speaker, if you will. It's very, very intriguing. Now I cannot wait. Let's qualify and let's go to the next round, guys. So thank you, Glizzy, for your question. XPWQ in all capitals, followed by your question, and your question may get answered in a future edition. All right. Let's go and qualify, guys. There's so much to talk about. I'm getting choked up. There is so many things. I'm just very hyped, very hyped. All right, we'll see you in the next round. So we go into round 3. This is Big Fans X. We're 2 from 2, believe it or not, which is very, very insane. Yeah, so I just want to clarify in the last round, that new obstacle that the developers have in mind, which is sort of like the lily pad that has the sound waves coming off it, is actually called the Boom Blaster. I just wanted to make a reference and clarification on that one. Just in case, I get absolutely blasted, no pun intended, in the comment section. So it is called the Boom Blaster. I do apologize. It's been a very, very busy week. Obviously, we've had the Stentric raid. I do appreciate Stentric for everything he does for this channel and this community. I never asked him once to do anything like that, so much appreciated to Stentric. Special shout out to Stentric. As well, coming up on the weekend at time of recording, this Saturday, my 20 participants in a team will go up against Zencat and their 20, which is obviously myself and 19 other team members, as well as Zencat and 19 other team members. We're going into a 20v20 video recording session. So if you are a part of the Discord, I would recommend DMing myself or Zencat. Zencat's team is pretty much full at this point, but there is still need for reserves. So if you want to join up to Team Zencat, you can. Please DM Zencat. If you want to be a part of Team Mosh, Discord server link should be in the description. And then send me a DM and we'll try and get you on the team. Whether it's a main participant or a backup reserve. So please keep that in mind. The teams are filling up quickly, and it should be a good time. Good luck to Zencat, and good luck to Team Mosh as well. So what else to go over in the SS4 announcement? We also had some stuff regarding the lore, which I find very, very interesting. But for the announcement, I feel like we shouldn't have spent too much time on it. I feel like once we got past the creative mode, in that video, I feel like there was some filler time. I feel like we were getting a little bit more quantity over quality, which I think we needed a bit more quality. I love storylines, I love lores. I really, really do. And I thought it was quite interesting that there is a story in regards to what has happened throughout free-to-play or free-for-all. But I just don't feel like it was needed in that SS4 announcement, especially if we haven't gotten any news for the last 6 or 7 months. I feel like that was just filler. Could have been done in a separate video, or could have been done in a, in a tweet or something, or, in a, just something not a part of the announcement. I feel like that was a bit of filler. That's just my opinion. We also saw the experimental features, which was intriguing to me. I thought that was interesting. It wowed me a little bit, but just knowing the disclaimer, these features might not see the light of day past the Mediatonic studio, or might not happen for a long time. I was like, okay, all right. Fair enough, I understand. Development's not easy. Some of the things they may be testing, whilst it works in beta mode, it might not work in the actual full game once it is, tested and whatnot. So they were talking about power-ups in creative mode, I believe. I don't know if that's going to be in the main game for public lobbies and existing maps, but they were talking about adding power-ups to your creative mode maps, such as getting Bert and throwing him into opponents where he blows up, and that'd be an interesting feature. I feel like Bert has finally got his revenge on all the times he's been thrown off the map. Interesting. There was some interesting co-op developments made, like tethering, where 2 beans were held together by a rope and they got to complete the obstacles as is without getting entangled around obstacles throughout the map. That's just crazy. And a new feature, not just dive sliding being a mechanic that really would change the game of Fall Guys, but they're talking about barrel rolls. I would have never thought to see a bean do a barrel roll. I mean, just look at the way the bean is. Like the jump and the diving and the dive slide, which I can't really do in this map here. Can you imagine just the tumble and the rolls and, playing like your towel tags and your team towel tags? It's going to be, and raw fumble, that's going to be very insane. If you could roll away, imagine just diving after someone and they roll away. That would be fun. Fun for the person who's rolling, the person trying to grab the towel, retrieve the towel, trowel, whatever, same thing. No, it's not. Oh, we need to quell. So I saw the timer. No, insane experimental features, but will they happen? Don't count on it. We're going to quell. All right. We will talk more in the next round. GG's, that is 3 from 3. Let's freaking go. All right, we head into round 4. This is not a drill. We got the same show twice. Yep, I'm not trolling. This is exactly the way it went, guys. We've got Big Fans X. Will I be 4 from 4? I did qualify in the last round. So let's see if we can do the same thing once more. I mean, one mistake and it's over, right? It always happens to me. Always happens to me. If you watch our live streams and you watch me play this game nearly on a daily basis. Can't even speak correctly on my live streamer, goodness me. You know how many times I fail in this game, especially when it comes to big fans, especially when it's big fans X, and especially when it's extreme of any element, whether it's extreme solo squads or extreme party. So yeah, it is what it is. So other things in the SS4 announcement, we saw the main menu getting a bit of a fresh coat of paint, a bit of a revamp, which is really good. I feel like the layout in Fall Guys is quite simple. The menus are, whilst they are simple, a little bit bland, because it's been nearly the same since the Legacy days. Maybe a few color schemes have changed, maybe they've moved a few things around, but it's been pretty much the same principle throughout. So I think, a bit of a revamp and the way the menu works, and the way you can maneuver around it, whilst it's still going to be pretty much the same, if that makes sense. A bit of a fresh look does help from time to time. It makes you feel like you're in a new season. You're not playing the same thing. Just the basic things sometimes. It's all about the basics sometimes. And I feel like a lot of games miss that element. Even if it's just the main menu. Even if it's just a main menu or a pause screen or an options menu, it's just those simple little things. But it's good to see. It is good to see. What else should we talk about? I'm trying to think of anything else from the Season 4 announcement. Like, there's still a lot I haven't really mentioned either. That's the thing. Like, we could be here talking about the SS4 announcement all day. However, we're going to go to a second X-Treme Party weekly question. All right, guys. So the X-Treme Party weekly question this time is from Silky, one of our moderators of the channel. Do you plan on doing more collabs and stuff with the community? Collabs meaning 1v1 and challenges. Absolutely, Silky. Absolutely. With Season 4 just around the corner and with all these new features that are just going to intrigue our current community, and may even bring some players back who haven't played in months. You know, there'll be a lot more collabs. So if you are a live streamer, you are a YouTuber that does Fall Guys, does, same thing, but in different tense. You know, if you're a part of the community, I'm happy to do 1v1s and sort of challenges. We'll make some unique challenges. I think with the creative mode, we could really push the limits on what is possible and, you know, very unique and new and fresh concepts. I know they've only got the race mode as far as I'm aware in creative mode, not survival or hunt or, you know, any of those types yet of modes. But the race feature is going to be interesting because could you imagine meshing like a girly wig? Oh my goodness. Whirly gig. Oh my goodness. Good one, Mosh. A whirly gig with a Lily Leapers with a Dizzy Heights. Like, you have the same principle as to get to the finish line, right? But you've got 3 different paths. So if you are not experienced with Lily Leapers, you might want to take that path. You might go on a whirly gig path or a Dizzy Heights path, depending on which one suits you. And then you've got the speedrunners. They can go straight through the middle and do the Lily Leapers, you know, jump from drum pad to drum pad to drum pad. You know, you could really push the limits of meshing and combining maps already existing in the game. So to answer your question, Silky, to simplify it down, yes, I will. There'll be so much stuff planned, and I cannot wait to try and collab with as many members of the community as possible. Fall Guys YouTubers, yep, you too, don't worry about it. Whether you are aware of this community or not, if you want to collab, let me know. And anyone in general who watches our live stream, subscribers, members, mods, whoever, Silky, whoever. So hopefully that answers your question there, Silky. So if you want an X-Treme Party weekly question, in the comments below, in all capitals, XPWQ, followed up with your question, and I may answer it in a future edition of X-Treme Party Weekly. Now, the timer is starting to expire, and I'm sorry if I'm screwing things up or leaving things out. I'm hyped. I have not been excited for Fall Guys in a long time to this level. See you in the next round. It's round 5. It's Tundra Run X. Can I go 5 from 5? We'll have to find out in just moments, guys. But yeah, as I was saying, very hyped. I'm getting some season. Well, is it fair to say to that level, to that extreme, to say that I'm getting like vibes of hype from season 1, free for all? Is that fair to say? Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of returning players, like right at the start. So it needs to be. The whole concept of this season is make or break for some people. I'm not saying I will quit Fall Guys specifically, whether it is make or break, but it's going to generally impact how I feel about the game. You know, I try to be positive. I try to make things unique for this community, and I really try to have fun each and every day. You guys who visit the live streams and watch the videos and have a fun time are the reason why I've stuck around playing Fall Guys as a YouTuber. So really appreciate this community. You know how much I appreciate you, and I try to give back to those who really support the channel. You know, it doesn't matter if you are a YouTuber or just a community member who watches streams and plays Fall Guys. You know, I appreciate all of you guys. I really do. But yeah, season 4, it's going to bring back a lot of players. There's going to be new players. There's going to be I feel like there's going to be a lot of new players in season 4. So there's going to be a peak period where the first week is just going to be insane. It's going to be chaotic. And as a YouTuber who streams this every day, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. It's going to be a good challenge. It's going to be a lot of fun. And there's going to be so many things to do. I feel like in the first couple of weeks at least, there's going to be endless options, which is going to be so exciting. Whether you are a viewer, or you stream the game, or you produce videos and shorts on the game, there's going to be just so much content. And that's what we finally wanted. That's what we are achieving now. It may have taken a year of development for creative mode. It may have taken 7 months of silence from Mediatonic and or Epic Games, you know, in terms of communication between the community and the developers. I mean, maybe it's worth it. Maybe we just haven't got any more patience. I feel like in the modern era where everyone has a voice, I feel like patience does wear thin. And I have expressed my concerns in the game, you know, for quite some time throughout live streams and whatnot. But I still have an element of patience, even though it does wear thin from time to time, especially when we're playing the same 6 maps for 2 to 3 hours each and every day. And that's not even counting the hours I go to other people's streams. It doesn't count the hours I play off stream, whether it's just casually or for video. So yeah, I feel like the amount of you know, just rounds and levels and maps and creations, we're going to go from playing the same 6 to 8 maps to expanding it out to possibly thousands. If we have access to, you know, even just those maps that want to be on display, you know, if there's like a server page or a community tab, like, I don't know, place where you visit to go and download maps, that would really, really expand it. I wouldn't expect something like that for quite some time, like a community creations. That would be very, very cool to just go through pages of maps and download what you want. And obviously you'd have a new share code or something like that. That way it's unique to you and not everyone gets onto the same map, because that'd be quite frustrating to have the creator and the downloader to be using the same code, because you might have people, you know, messing around with your map when you don't even know about it. So if they could have a feature like that, I wouldn't expect it straight away. It might not happen at all. That would be pretty cool as well. There's just so much. I'm very excited for Season 4. I'm going to wrap up this episode of X-Treme Party Weekly. So please enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you may be. And I appreciate you all. Can't wait for Season 4. X-Treme Party Weekly next week. I'm going to be doing it on a Thursday, just in case Season 4 is not released in Australia on the 10th, which is next Wednesday. It might be because we have to wait for the US or the UK time zones to get that very huge update in the game. So X-Treme Party Weekly, it's going to be Thursday next week, just like today, at time of recording anyway. So please enjoy the rest of your day or night, guys, wherever you may be, and I will see you all later. And we stream every day after 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. We have members only from Monday to Thursday. Oh, no. Twitch every Saturday, and hopefully I can qual. Please let me qual. Please let me qual. Please let me qual. Come on. Yes. Oh, we're going to do it. We're hyped. We've got it. We've done it. No way. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.